So today we want to talk about instrument calibrations. So many times you notice that instruments malfunction or do not conform to standards, and that way give erroneous readings in the process plant. So how do we correct this issue in the process plant? So we do that by doing what we call instrument calibration. Okay, so different instruments can be calibrated differently. So what is calibration? So calibration is a procedure of making instruments go under a particular standard to check if they conform to standards. For example, a pressure transmitter is actually subjected to some pressure signals to ensure that it conforms to standard after comparing it with a known standard. So that is basically what calibration is all about. To help you understand further, I remember as a child, my grandfather, whenever his work clock malfunctions, when you want to help him set, he asks you to leave it. So he only sets it using BBC time. Then when BBC calls their time on radio, he now sets his time knowing fully well that using that BBC time as a standard, that his time would always be correct. So that is basically what calibration is all about. So comparing an instrument with a non-standard to ensure that it conforms to standard. For different instruments, there are different frequency of calibrations. So the question is, what determines the frequency of calibration of an instrument? Watch the next video as I explain why instruments are calibrated differently and different frequencies for different instruments.